you're good. Thank you for joining me for another episode of News Break. I hope you're all well. It's Friday. Yes. I'll make this a quick one. Yeah, won't keep it. I'll try not to anyway. But yeah, let's get into it. Daily Star. And yes, Diana Rigg died. The feminist icon who tamed Bond. And she also was in Game of Thrones. I almost said Lord of the Rings then. She was in Game of Thrones. I can't remember the name, but she dressed like a nun, kind of, and she killed Joffrey. You'll know now. What's this? Revealed Britain's tightest pub goers. If your name's Andy, it's definitely your round mate. And don't get us started on the Daves. Ding, ding dong. Why your booty smells like a bag of fish sticks? Not happy. 7 dwarfs axed for a rule of 6. That's just hilarious. Yeah. Absolutely hilarious. Buskers bang on to beat seagulls. Fair enough. Kick-ass die wed a spy. Wow. Bond. It's crazy. Can't believe she died. 82 I think she was as well. Not much going on there. Not much here, guys. Do apologise. Oh wow, look at these lines. Monkeys, turtles, giraffes. There we go. Keith Lemon. Damn, it's a poor day. Especially it's Friday, everyone just wants to do it and get it done. Can't blame them. Doctor Who, a future dream. Why your body smelling like a bag of fish sticks? Wow, that was poor. There was really nothing in there to, that caught my eye. Just Jane, let's get these done. Mum's fury at fiance. My mother is so angry I'm getting married again. Again? I've said yes to a guy I've known on and off for 20 years. We started dating probably last October. He's funny and kind and just what I need after my 2015 divorce. But my mum is jealous and resentful. She and I spent lockdown together while my new man was with his father. I suspect she thought she was going to carry on living here forever. Twice now I've suggested she move back to her own flat, and twice I've been told I'm selfish and mean. Why is it a sin for me to want to live my own life? No. Get her out. If you're going to marry this person, you don't want the mother there. It's not going to happen. I meant to get a bit, freaky, What does Jane say? My heart goes out to your mother, who clearly thought she was firmly engrossed in your cosy home. Now she understands that you're embarking on a new relationship and she's miffed. Reassure her that this isn't the end. This isn't the end. Of course, you'll still see and speak to her. She'll still be a very important part of your life. I know this is tough and that you feel torn, but you're entitled to be loved and happy. True. Don't bow to emotional blackmail, and if your new partner is the one, then go for it. Fuck yeah. Do it. Just tell her. Just tell her. Next one. The fella's kicking up a real stink. Yeah. He doesn't watch his butthole. And it stinks. My boyfriend doesn't like me to wash too much. What? He resents me for using deodorants and perfumes and accuses me of polluting the atmosphere. What? He says the body is perfectly capable of self-cleaning and he loves the potent, erotic smells of my body. Okay. He gets hugely turned on by my natural juices. What? Should I be concerned? Yeah. He sounds like a fucking fruitcake. So you telling me if you didn't have a wash for a month, he'd, you know, come in his pants? I threw up in my mouth. Dirty bastard. Bin him. Jane says, it's good that your boyfriend is so in touch with his senses and is willing to be so honest. No, it's not. It's disgusting. Not like that anyway. You're basically telling her not to wash. How does the body clean itself? Explain that to me. When you don't have a wash, your body starts to smell. Explain that to me, you fucking dumb fuck. But what is your level of comfort? Are you happy with the state of affairs? Don't ever let anyone tell you what to do. No, you go wash. Don't listen to this guy. Sounds like a right joke. Last one. Don't I turn my guy on? Don't know. Ask him. My boyfriend likes to boast about all the crazy sex he enjoyed as a younger man. Whoop-de-fucking do. But isn't interested in making love to me. Bin him. We've been together for 2 years and he's not touched me in 8 months. Bin him. Anytime we go to bed together, we kiss and stroke, but he stops short and penetration. I don't get it. I'm frustrated and confused, especially with sex parties, threesomes and orgies featured so heavily in his past. I know he really likes me and we have a lot in common, but don't know where I stand or what the future holds. Is it me? Am I so repellent? No. You've clearly been an arse. You're absolutely fine. Come and see me. I'll sort you out. No. But he sounds like a fucking idiot. You know, he sounds like he really doesn't know what he's doing. So, my opinion, bin him. Bin that motherfucker. Jane says, could it be that your fella had such an unhealthy relationship with sex in the past that you're almost too good for him? If he's ashamed of himself and respects you, maybe he doesn't view you as a sexual being or partner. It's time for you and him to have the chat. He has to explain himself while you must make it clear that you're not prepared to go on like this. It's great that you have a lot in common, but there has to be more. Yeah. It's like, oh, sex isn't everything in a relationship. But it is. It is. If you haven't got it, even if it's like a regular thing. I mean, I think you should have sex at least 3 to 4 times a week. That's my opinion. Sex is one of the healthiest things in a relationship, and if you've got that and you have it very, very often, your relationship will be fine. I could not be with someone who says, oh, not tonight, maybe next week. Next week? What? No. Sex is the most important and the key thing in a relationship. It is. It is. You can love someone, but you need intimacy. You need it. Horoscope time, Gemini. You're all for the changes being implemented in a workplace. It may take a while for a concerned, cautious workmate to realise that they can be beneficial, but willing to cooperate and do whatever is necessary to help speed the process along. I have no idea. That's that done. Oh yes, the sun. Here's Ben with the weather.
Thanks for that, Sean. Today's been nice and sunny with the highest temperature of 19 Celsius. Tomorrow's going to be 20 Celsius with the highest, 26 Celsius, with the highest temperature overnight tomorrow night with being 14 Celsius. And Sunday's going to be even warmer. It's going to be 23 Celsius with the lowest temperature of 13 overnight. Next week it's meant to be getting hot, so hopefully, touch wood, it will. Anyway, Sean, back to you.
Thank you, Ben. Thank you for the weather. So, Avenger, Bond Girl, Legend, Dame Diana Rigg, 1938 to 2020. Legend. Son, I know Maddie's suspect is guilty. Prove it. Who are you? The ding dong. Key witness claims suspect confessed to him and says Bruneka must stay in jail for a long time. Fucking hell. Do something then. Kids, don't mix kids into six. Pardon me. Bid to exempt under 12s. Yeah, there has been a... I'll talk about it in the final thought, but there's been a slight jump. TV shock, it's not rocket science. Chemistry teacher KO'd by easy millionaire question. A skull and crossbones on a yellow background is a warning symbol to the specific ingredients of material is what? Toxic, hazardous to the environment. It's toxic, isn't it? Is she fucking stupid? Wow. Silly Billy. Bus driver's first day. Oh my god, and he took the roof off. Holy shit, he took the roof off a double decker. What on earth was he thinking? 16 kids hurt in bridge crash. What a muppet. 16-foot bus, 12-foot bridge. It's not going to work, is it? What an absolute dickhead. And it's his first day. Someone didn't read the fucking manual. What a douche. Douche. There she is. Game of Thrones. She was actually quite fit back in the day, wasn't she? Bloody hell. She actually was quite fit. Damn. I would have. Track and trace. Yes, please. Ding dong. Barman gets number off app and sends creepy texts. Oh my god. Messages from his bed. Hey gorgeous, hope you're well. What fun seeing you at the blank. Who is this? Tom. I actually don't know who you are. I was working the night you came in. You're gorgeous. How did you get my number? Off Insta. Hope that's okay. My number isn't on Instagram. Sorry if not. If you want me to leave, it's fine. Whereabouts you from? Have you taken my number from when I ordered drinks through the app last night? Maybe. But if you want me to leave, it's fine. And I'm sorry if so. I'm guessing so. You know that's against the law. Yeah, I mean, she's fit. But yeah, you can't be doing that. That's not good. That's not good. Not good. Any celebrity news? No. No, no, and no. And sugar? No. No, who's this? Oh, it's that comedian woman, Catherine Ryan. Yes, I've had boob ops and Botox, but not as much as you think. Yeah. Yeah. Ding dong. Zoom call while driving a lorry. Is he a muppet? Don't answer that. Something news here? Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, no, no. 10 episodes in final series of Netflix Luther. Never watched it. Oh, Deirdre. Let's get onto it. I'll get into it. First one. He is too lazy to please me in bed. Oh my god. I long to be seduced. Ugh. You kinky bitch. Then ravished. Oh god. But my boyfriend has lost his mojo. Crikey, I've lost my mojo. We had sex every day at first, but it's been once a month for ages. Once a month? Fuck. No. I thought we'd have the chance for more sex with lockdown, but it's been the opposite. I'm a woman of 24 with a high sex drive. My boyfriend is 27. When we do have sex, it's rushed. He finishes, gets out of bed and goes back to whatever he was doing. Really? She's 24, mate. She's gagging for it. What the fuck are you doing? Get off your shitty Xbox. That's for kids. And go look after your woman. Before blah, blah. Yeah, he does nothing to satisfy me. I dress up in sexy lingerie, but he laughs. He says he loves me, but describes himself as a sloth. In other words, a lazy lover. Yeah, dump him. What a lazy, lazy son of a bastard. Nah, he ain't right for you. Bin him. Deirdre says, the way he treats you smacks of selfishness and a real lack of respect. Tell him you're unhappy and that either he changes or you walk away. Even if he has a low sex drive, he could still pleasure you, but it is how sex is his low sex drive down to him drinking too much alcohol or smoking? Has he been viewing too much pornography, which can blunt the appetite for real sex? I don't think that is, true. My e-leaflet on reviving a man's sex drive can help as long as he makes an effort. Do not settle for less. Me personally, I'll settle for dumping the twat. Get rid. Next one. Mother insisting my man's trouble. Pardon me, you never know. There we go. Sorry, I caught my attention. My mother says she will throw me out if I keep seeing my boyfriend. He's a former alcoholic and drug user and his family are well known in our area for causing trouble. But he's a changed man now. He has a tough manual job, doesn't do drugs anymore, and has been sober for 3 years. He's 37, I'm a woman of 28, and we get on well. He sent me flowers to my mother, asked who they were from. She googled his name and found he went to prison 5 years ago for GHB. Mum started shouting at me. She said I'll get a bad reputation and that I either dump him or leave her home. The heart wants what the heart wants. If you love him and he's changed, stick with him. That's all you can do. Because if you leave him, he might go down again. Deirdre says, you are an adult and your mum isn't handling this well, but she feels protective of her reputation. I suspect as well as yours. This guy has a worrying history but seems a changed man. Tell your mum he will break. Tell your mum you will break with him at first sign of trouble, but ask her to give him a chance. Suggest you meet somewhere natural for a coffee or a walk so that she can get to know him a little. If she sees he's caring towards you, she'll hopefully change her mind. Fingers crossed. Next one. I desperately want to get my ex back, but she's going out with other guys. I'm 30 and she's 27, and we have a little girl of 2. Our relationship fizzled out until we were really just friends, so we ended things. Now I realise what a mistake I made. She is the one for me, and I want to spend the rest of my life with her. I don't know how to get her back. She's been seen out with other people, but says she's only kissed them. I've tried to move on, but nobody matches up to her. Been there. Best thing to do, like what everyone says, just talk to her and just explain that you love her. You've always loved her, you never stopped loving her, and you'd like to, give it another go. Take things slow, just give it another go. See how it happens. But Deirdre says, why don't you try to organise a family day out with her and your little girl? Yes. To remind her of how good it can be together. Ask her to give it one more chance, if for the sake of your daughter at least. Make sure you don't fall back into a rut and work on keeping your love alive. My e-leaflet, your relationship MOT, explains how to get things back on track. Just do that. Take them out for a picnic, nice day out, sorted. Or even a sneaky weekend, just you 3, sorted. Last one. When my girlfriend got ill with sepsis and went into hospital, I couldn't visit her couldn't visit her family. I couldn't get my words out. I do apologise. I couldn't visit her. I couldn't visit as her family don't know about me. There you go. She's 25-year-old Muslim and I'm a white British, aged 30. We've been dating for nearly 3 years, but she believes they will want her to marry a Muslim. True. For 3 days I paced the hospital corridors and slept in my car while her family were at her bedside. It broke my heart and I feared I was going to lose her. I don't know how to get through to her that we can't go on this way. It's a tough one. If you come out with it now, it's blow up big time. Deirdre says, explain to your girlfriend how worried you were by the thought of losing her and ask her to tell her family about you. If they still insist that her culture is more important than her daughter's happiness, then she may have to make a choice. She can find help through Muslim Women's Network helpline. Yeah. Talk to him. That's all you can do. Got it in my eye. Missed it, Meg. Cash decisions might feel difficult if you don't trust your own judgment. Tap into the creative side of the moon rather than its doubts, and when you have done your homework, make your choices. As a lover, you are warmer and even more wonderful. A video that features singing is your link to future happiness. Oh. Bring it on. That is it. Quick drink. Wow. Wow. Final thought. Oh, what's my arm? Yeah, there's been a lot of COVID cases. It's on the rise, actually. I think it's doubling every week or two. So it's starting to come back up a bit. So hopefully, but this could be the second wave. We don't know. But cases are doubling every week. So it's not good. Not good. So, yeah, just be careful when you're out there, especially now anyway. Be very careful. Wear your mask, you know, wrap up warm, do this, do that, because obviously winter's coming. Winter is coming. But we all know what that means. More colds, more flus, more illness. Just please be careful and look after yourselves, and let's beat this fucking virus and get on with our lives. Seriously, let's do it. Pardon me. So yeah, be safe out there. Simple. Yeah, like my video, please give it a thumbs up. Always like, share, subscribe. Boom, boom, boom. I've been your host, Sean Worth. Thank you for joining me for episode 71 of Newsbreak. Have a good weekend. I shall try and have a good weekend myself. But until then, yeah, have a good one, and I'll see you Monday. Peace.